Hi! This is a short video from which you will learn 13 tips to get the most out of any nonfiction book. One recommendation: before you start reading a book, you should create an irresistible desire, master the principles that are in it presented. Imagine how mastering them will help you gain more rich, happy life. Secondly, imagine you are reading this book then to tell the most important information to someone else, family, friend, or subscribers on YouTube, so you will read more carefully and analyze all the difficult moments in the book, thinking what example would fit here most of all, and information will be memorized much faster and easier. If you have no such intention, then you probably won't delve into the essence of the book about difficult moments. You'll just skip telling yourself that, come back to them later, of course, in the end not returning. Thirdly, skim the chapter first to get a general idea of it, then read this chapter in its entirety, and if you do not quite understand the meaning, read one more time before moving on to the next one. Will end up being better remembering and understanding information. Fourthly, while reading, often stop to think about what you now read and ask yourself how you can apply each recommendation. Fifth, read with a colored pencil, meeting with a pen or marker. Recommendation that you could use swiped sideways. If this is especially valuable, recommendation, then underline each phrase or put on the margins from 1 to 4 pluses, and depending on the value of the material, underlining makes a book significant more interesting and helpful. Sixth, in some books after each chapter you can find a list of questions answering which you repeat again the rest of its essence. If such there are no questions, try to be brief yourself. Retell what you learned from this chapters. Usually the process of retelling help you in your own words better understand what you read. Seventh, if you want to extract the real long-term benefit from this book, think it's enough just to read it once. After a detailed study of the book should be reread, and then every month, especially important information every day. Or is it better to immediately write it out in a diary? With each new reading you will notice that discover new additional ideas that previously missed. The eighth, teaching is active process. We learn by doing so. If you want to master principles in the book, use them in practice. Use them in practice any opportunity. Reading a book, remember, what are you trying to achieve? Not only the information, you are trying to generate new habits. It takes time, persistence, and daily practice. In 9, turn the process learning fun. Game. Come up with a couple of rules for yourself and pay your friend $1 for non-compliance. This is how you get motivated. Intense. Check every week what progress you have achieved. Ask yourself what improvements made, what lessons you checked out for the future, and what mistakes you done. 11. Keep a diary, and you should celebrate your achievements in applying the principles from the books. Record all your insertion results. Such records will inspire you to great effort. 12. Is not worth it. Try eager to read a book like as quickly as possible. If you read a lot of books but do not think about their essence, then you learn little, and therefore pick one but thoroughly and then disassemble, so you get a lot more benefit. And at 13, not worth reading the book if you don't. You better wait for the day when you have desire to read. If your thoughts are about anything but just don't book, you practically remember nothing and even will forget what the paragraph was about. If you liked the video, support me, like and leave me in comments what methods do you use when reading literature.